All right, well, since I just stepped on a rake for the last 10 minutes or so trying to figure out the 5x5 while on cold medicine, that should make the sevens even more fun for everyone involved. This has to be 2-5. What's 40? 4 times 2 times 5. And can I do anything else with that? I don't think so. 2, 4, 5 is here. Well, let's go the other way. Where does the 7 go? Can't go here, can't go in here. 7 has to go in here. So that's 3, 7. And then if this is 2, 4, 5, like I thought, then the only number left in this column is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which makes that a 3. And this is 6 times 4. Here's something, it looks like it's a lot of work for a little result, but maybe it'll mean something later. I'm looking again at the top row because we have the 5, 6, and 7 are gone. So there's really only a few options here. 1, 2, 2, 3, or 3, 4. So if this is 1, 2, that's a 4, that's a 3. If this is 2, 3, again, that's a 4, that's a 1. And if this is 3, 4, that's a 2, that's a 1. So no matter what I pick in here, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, this is always 1 or 3. It's never 2, 6. There was no combination that let me put the 2 here. So, sorry, I was just triple checking that in my head as I was saying it. So all I know though is that gives me that, the 1, 3 instead of 2, 6 in that column. Like I said, a lot of work for little result. I don't know, I was avoiding playing with this just because I think there's too many combos, but I don't know. So what makes 15, but I can't use a 4? So 15 is 7, 6, 2, 7, 5, 3. It can't be 7, 4, 4. If we start with the 6s, can't be 6, 5, 4. Is that it? It's not 5, 5, 5. Can't be 6, 5, 4. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. So we know a 7 is in here because no matter what, it's a 7, which means that's a 5, that's a 7. And then we got to play. We don't know if it's... Oh, well, it's not... Can't be 7, 5, 3 because we just eliminated the 5s. So it's 2, 6, 7 in here. 2, 6, 7, 2, 6, 7. There's a 6 there. So 2, 7. Does that help us? So now the only numbers left in this column are 1 and 3. Can't put the 1 here. So that's the 3. That's a 1. That's a 3. This is going to be a 2 or a 4, but we don't know yet. All right, that was helpful. This 3, like I said, this has to be a 2 or a 4. So what's left in this row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have a 7 anywhere. Can't go here. It's got to go in here. So this has to be 5, 7 in some order, which means that's not a 5. Which this 3 gives us the placement of that 7 and 3. And then what number's missing from this row? I haven't put a 2 anywhere, so a 2 has to go in here somehow. And then if you keep going, you keep pulling on that thread, that means I need 12 more. So how do I make 12? 6, 6, or 5, 7. But the 5 and 7 are taken from this row. So I can't go like 5, 2, 7. The 7's gone. So that means it has to be 6, 6. And the only way to place that in an L shape like that, when you have 2 of the same number, is diagonal, which helps us place the whole thing. So 6, that means that's a 4, that's a 6. Beautiful. Which makes this a 4, which here can't be 3, 3, can't be 4, 2 now, has to be 1, 5. So what's missing in this column? 2 is missing, 3, 4, and 6 is missing. So 2, 6, 2, 6, which makes 8, and I need 4 more to get to 12. What else do I know? What's missing now here? A 1, a 3, and a 7. Well, a 3 can't go in here. Both 1, because it's not a divisor of 28, and the 3's have taken it. So the 3 goes here, which means that's a 7, which means that's a 5, and that's a 7. What did I say was missing here? 1 and 7? Fine. 1, 7, 1, 7, which makes that a 4. And here, the 6 is gone. Right, -5, the only options are 6, 1, and 7, 2, but the 6 is gone. So, and there's a 7 here, so I can place it. Means that's a 1, that's a 7, that's a 5, that's a 1. 7 makes that the 2. These are not 2s. Missing from this row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And to get 5 more to make 10, it can only be 1, 4, or 2, 3, but the 3's are gone. So this has to be 1, 4, and there's a 4 here, so I can place it. This 4 makes that not a 4. This 7 makes this not a 7. So I can go 6, 2, 6, 7. This 2 makes that a 5. Man, I think I might have had an easier time with the 7s today than the 5s because I couldn't figure out how to add 2 plus 4. But I'm going to blame it on all the cold medication. What's left? The 4 knocks that out. The 5 knocks that out. That's a 2. That's a 4. What do we got left? This row is missing a 1 and a 3. Don't make me work for it. I want to go back to bed. This column is missing a 2, but there's a 2 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sure this was not the fastest way to solve it, but like I said, I'm hazy today. 1, 2, 3. All right, there's the 7s. Rule of the day, no KenKen on heavy cold decongestants. Have a good weekend.